we've removed our old kale that was past its best, and we've used our hoe and we've removed all of the weeds that were growing in the bed. And now what we've done is we've got a good covering, a generous covering of new compost to provide additional nutrients for new seeds to be sown, and also to suppress any weed seeds that are lying in the soil. Blocking out the light will mean that they will be less likely to germinate and compete with your new seedlings as they start to grow. So we're all nice and ready here, and this is the good part, this is the fun part, putting new seeds in. And what I've got here is an old piece of board, and nothing fancy, not expensive at all, cut quite short, and I'm going to show you how to use this to make the most of the space you've got available and to make it easy for you to manage any weeds that do grow. So we're using a nice straight edge, and we're going to rub it back and forth parallel to the end of the bed, and you'll see I've now got a nice straight line that's round about 1.5 to 2 centimetres in depth, which is exactly what I want to put my Choi Sum seeds into. Now on the packet it says the best thing to do is to water the soil first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dampen off the row that I'm going to use. Let that sink in. I'm going to put my board up against it so that we've got a nice straight edge, like so. I'll get my seeds into my left hand and I'll sow with my right. And these are very small seeds, so you want to make sure you don't crowd them out, nicely thinly spaced. And I'm just very slowly going to work my way along this row, putting the seeds in, trying to sow them as thinly as I possibly can. Now Choi Sum is a sort of cabbage variety, and it makes for really lovely leaf pickings late on in the summer like this. So that's the seeds in, and I'm just going to give it a nice gentle brush with my hand to get the damp soil round about the seeds that we put in, like that, so they're nice and covered up. And we'll get our label and we'll pop that at the end of that row there. And in a few weeks' time, hopefully we'll have some baby seedlings popping up through the soil, and we can have a look and see if they need thinned out then.